Have you ever felt like no matter how many gadgets you have or how much entertainment surrounds you, something still feels missing? This is the story of a restless young man who discovered the true value of time in the most unexpected way, a lesson that completely transformed his life. Let's dive right into this story. Rohan was a 22-year-old young man living in a bustling city. Life seemed perfect. Smartphone in one hand, laptop in the other, and a streaming subscription at his fingertips. He could scroll endlessly, binge watch shows for hours, and stay glued to social media. But deep inside, he felt hollow. He felt an emptiness. Despite having access to every modern luxury, Rohan was restless, unmotivated, and unhappy. His parents often scolded him. "Rohan, how long will you waste your life like this? You spend hours scrolling your phone but achieving nothing. Do you think success will come knocking on your door while you lie in bed all day?" Their frustration was clear. But Rohan only shrugged and continued his aimless life. One day, an elderly relative visited their home. Uncle Kumar was well known for his wisdom, his calm demeanor, and his knack for simplifying life's greatest lessons. Seeing Rohan's disinterest in life, Kumar decided to intervene. After dinner, he sat next to Rohan and handed him a small, old pocket watch. It was dusty, with scratches on its surface, but its intricate design hinted at something special. "Rohan, take this watch," said Uncle Kumar. "Go to the market tomorrow and ask people how much they think it's worth. But remember, don't sell it. Just ask its value and come back to me." Curious but skeptical, Rohan agreed. The next morning, he set off with the watch in his hand. First, he approached a fruit vendor. "How much do you think this watch is worth?" he asked. The vendor glanced at the watch and shrugged. "Maybe 50 rupees. It's old and scratched, not worth much." Disappointed, Rohan moved on to a street-side junk dealer. "What do you think? How much for this watch?" The dealer inspected it briefly. "I can give you 100 rupees for it. It's just an old watch, but I could use the parts." Frustrated, Rohan continued his search. He asked a young college student, a shopkeeper, and even an auto driver. The answers were similar: 50 rupees, 100 rupees, or even less. Just as he was about to give up, Rohan remembered seeing a watch store nearby. He decided to give it one last shot. The watch seller, an elderly man with a magnifying glass, took the pocket watch and examined it carefully. His eyes widened as he turned it over in his hands. "Where did you get this?" the man asked, astonished. "It's my uncle's," Rohan replied. "I just want to know its value." "This is no ordinary watch," the seller said with reverence. "It's an antique, at least 150 years old. The craftsmanship, the mechanism. This is a rare piece, priceless to collectors. It could even fetch lakhs, maybe even more." Rohan was stunned. The same watch which everyone dismissed as worthless was actually a treasure. He rushed back home and told Uncle Kumar everything. His uncle smiled knowingly. "Rohan," he said, "you have just learnt an important lesson. The value of anything, be it an object, time, or even yourself, depends on the place and the perspective. Most people don't understand the worth of time. just like those who dismissed the watch. But those who do understand, like the watch seller, know the true value of time. Rohan sat silently, absorbing his uncle's words. Uncle Kumar continued, "Your time is your most precious possession. Every moment you waste scrolling aimlessly or watching meaningless shows is a moment you can never get back. Use your time wisely, and it will reward you beyond imagination." That day marked a turning point in Rohan's life. He began prioritizing his time, setting goals, and working diligently towards them. He avoided distractions, replaced unproductive habits with meaningful ones, and stayed disciplined. Years later, Rohan became a successful businessman. His story became an inspiration to many. People often asked him, "What's the secret to your success?" Smiling, Rohan would reply, "I learned the value of time from an old pocket watch and a wise uncle." Friends, the lesson we learn from this story is simple yet profound. Time is the most precious asset we have, and once it's gone forever. It can never come back. Think of your time as a precious treasure. Just like the pocket watch, most people don't realize its true value until someone shows them. Every second wasted is an opportunity lost, a chance to learn, grow, and achieve something meaningful. Every second you spend on unproductive activities is a second you could have used to build a better future. Time, when used wisely, can help you achieve your dreams and goals, but when wasted, it only leads to regret. The boy in the story learned that his time was like the antique watch, priceless when understood, but easily dismissed by those who don't see its worth. Success doesn't come by chance. It comes when you respect your time, avoid distractions, and work towards meaningful goals. The key is to spend your time on things that add value to your life, like learning, working hard, and improving yourself. Remember, time is your greatest treasure, and how you use it defines who you become. Don't let others or even your own bad habits devalue it. Invest your time wisely in things that matter, and it will pay you back in ways you can't even imagine. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Start valuing your time today.